Hi. Hey. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. My name is Sunny, and I love movies. But, you know what else I love? Music. Yeah, this is going to be a different video than usual, but not so different from where this all started. You see, I may have done another experiment. I kind of have become a music nerd, if you will. That's the right term. I don't fucking know. If you haven't seen my original video, which is like a predecessor to this one, which is, damn, a year old now. Fucking Christ, they grow up so fast. Anywho, I basically wanted to make myself sort of earn the right to be a movie critic here on YouTube by watching a specific list of movies that were considered the GOATs worldwide to expose myself to the true power of cinema and really grow my perspective on what I deem a great film. And let's say I've done that all over again, only now with music. I think it's clear all across the world, just like with movies, we all love music. There's at least that one special song made by one special artist that really spoke to us in a different manner movies can't. That makes us never truly forget it. From music we hear when we're infants to songs we hear at our very own funeral. Music is a special, significant medium of art that truly brings out something within us individually, but also can bring us together as a community. And I thought to myself, not only to spice up content for the channel, but also to really express that creative genius that comes from truly great music the same way I do for films. So here we are for today. This is going to be different though, because unlike me with movies, I've never actually been into music like that, you know? Like, to me, there's people who listen to music, and then people who listen to music. People who just like songs, and people who go wild and listen to all kinds of songs, albums, and entire discographies, you know? I was more the former, but not anymore, just as before, I've conducted a list of songs considered the greatest across time and space to listen to, both familiar and unfamiliar, to really expose myself to the wider scope of music and truly understand what makes music, music. Now remember, I didn't choose songs I like. That's not how this works. I picked songs that are considered the best, although some of these ended up being songs I enjoy. Some of these I've never heard before. But that's kind of the fun of these videos. I get to expose myself to new stuff and even revisit some favorites in a whole new lens. So, welcome to my longest fuck essay on the beauty of music. Any song could apply to the list from any genre if it released before 2020. All these songs will be on the list, no albums or EPs. Must be the original version of the song or the most popular variation of the song. Covers of songs are allowed if it succeeded the song it originally covered. Remastered versions are allowed. I am allowed to remove a song if the artist is controversial and the song itself endorses that controversy. I allowed songs on the list even if the artist is controversial if the song itself doesn't encourage the activity or was released before such controversy. If I remove the song, I am allowed to add a song of my own choice if it follows the rules. Even if a song has a negative reception, I must still listen to it. If a specific artist has more than one song on the list, it has a maximum of 3 songs or less. The list is 80 songs. Let's start off with, of course, a song by one of the most well-known names in all of music, Mr. Elvis Presley. I grew up hearing a few of his songs, but never super into his discography. And this one of the few that currently listening to is honestly a fun bop for its time. The writing is simple, it has a fun attitude, it's energetic, the vocals are solid, and it's got a simple but nicely handled structure. It's got the nature of a rock and roll right down to the middle, and nothing much else to say. It's a fun little tune. This won't be the last of Presley though on this list. Now this is where the fun begins. A reminder that when it comes to music, I either listen to indie or old school shit because, well, that's the shit. And this right here is something I haven't heard in a long time, but goddamn, this shit fucking slaps. God dang, it's a very clever song with a hard-hitting melody and fun lyrics. It's got an awe-inspiring story, and the instrumentation is just fun and plentiful. Every single beat and piece is riveting. It's got the right kind of aesthetic, a fun atmosphere, and it's forever timeless. A genuine song. didn't take long for us to find Presley again, and this right here is a very tender track. It's sweet, gentle, and very effective. It contains an incredible performance by Presley. It conveys very touching, soft, yet simple and impactful lyrics, not only well rhymed, but providing a very strong story. The backing vocals are great, and the melody is very heartful, a somber and gentle composition that's perfectly played from the acoustic guitar, bass, percussion, and every other musical tool on display. It's quite unforgettable and rightfully emotional. I'm not a Johnny Cash fan, though I love Hurt, but hearing another one of his songs, this is just a pretty solid country tune. The melody is nice and sweet. Cash is of course always charming, and the lyrics are simplistic, with a very good country arrangement. The thing with it is that it's not super catchy, it's short and simple, and it's enjoyable, but nothing truly stands out. Still a fun song though, not generic at all. This song is right to the point and charismatic. The composition is always in service to the lead singer's words. The strong violin section kicks ass, and the melody is bursting with such a youthful soul to it all. The lyrics are simple, but good kind of simple. They're memorable and musically right. The hook and structure are truly confident and honest. Every minute of this song is exploding onto the right kind of beat. Masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's perfect off the bat. Sam Cooke's empowering vocals, the incredible orchestra is emotionally swelling and comes together into one beautiful composition. The melody feels so cinematic and larger than life, despite its real and hopeful story at play, and it's overall a song that is truly filled with life.
Oh, and just like the river I've been running.
Very incredible rock song with a nice folk touch to its palette. The melody genuinely sounds fantastic, and the chord arrangement is on point with the harmonica, guitars, drums, and organs, really creating a unique kind of sound frame from Bob Dylan. The writing is neat to pick apart as it details a very raw story, and the song never manages to lose any sense of intrigue with its 6-minute length. It is consistently amazing. Now this right here is a banger I haven't heard in a long time, and god damn if it isn't banging. It's so eerie, having a balance of both traditional psychedelic rock and an Indian touch to it, creating a groovy melody that is addicting. The chord progression is stellar, it has such a haunting vibe to it, the lyrics are downright depressive and dark, creating a black texture to the song, and everything else truly pulls together into a crazy ass song. I thought I didn't know this song going into it, but of course, who doesn't know that chorus? It's a pop song, alright, but a damn good one. It contains the essence as to what makes a pop song catchy, but goes above and beyond an experimental approach, becoming truly iconic with a strong balance between the singing and gripping melody, and it overall has a solid structure that truly pops. The first of 3 Beatles songs on the list, I must confess, I've never heard a Beatles song before in my life. Now hold on, listen. I just somehow was never exposed to them until now, and goddamn, if they isn't the finest bunch around this side of the Mississippi, cause this song is so confusing, but I fucking love it. It's not even like a proper song, it's an experience of sound and voice that is truly masterful. The way it progresses is truly fascinating, and everything about it is just right. I really need to check out the discography after this song alone. This song is truly sensual and infectious. The overall vocals is strong, there's the right amount of energy, it never comes off as too cocky or too shallow. has the perfect balance. The writing is fun, the chorus is fun. It's just an overall fun song with a carnal premise. Oh, and that saxophone is damn good. This song is my typical affair. The psychedelic backdrop really enhances the song in sheer creativity and full addictiveness. The instruments really strike the right chords and create a catchy melody. The pausing in between lyrics not only allows every single word to sink, but it never comes off as odd. It all works together in an overall fun, old school jam.
I see trees of green.
This is just pure perfection. I think every single one of us knows this song by heart. I mean, if this isn't a theme song to life itself, I don't know what the hell is. This song just hits right up there in its blissful arrangement, godly instrumentation. Louis Armstrong's truly talented and powerful voice is so expressive in how he delivers the lyrics. It's just one big harmonious package to life.
Don't make it bad.
We got another Beatles banger, and honestly, this might be my favorite of the bunch. Something about it is just so cheerful with its excellent rhythm and interesting wordplay into the writing that desires to be picked apart. There's clearly so much passion put into it from every single avenue in the musical department, and despite its long duration, it never gets dull. A genuine masterpiece. The last of the Beatles on this list. This is a very special song for it's very confusing, but it artistically feels right. The melody is so luscious and the minimal arrangement retains its tone of a very cozy blues rock backdrop to its display. The rhythm naturally flows but never feels standard and gives off a very swamp rock and vibrantly chill attitude to clever lyrics and fascinating story. It's a short but raw and real rock song with very fun folk influence into its arrangement, real lyrics about American culture, and an overall fine-tuned attitude that makes this track very compelling. This song is just fantastic on all borders with a perfect combination of heavy metal, hard and blues rock to a fantastic harmony with hard-hitting moments and a metallic backdrop that sinks to it all. The entire middle section is amazing, and Led Zeppelin proves themselves by delivering a very addicting, strong, and kick-ass track. This song is very frisky, but energetic and purposely rough. Its blue roots are creative here in sound and scale, having some straightforward vocals, good guitar play, and a solid bass line. The writing is surprisingly dark, but raw and real in examination of war, murder, and violation, it having the vibe of a rock bop that overall ties it up into one unique bunch of a track. Now, I might get cooked for this, but this song is great, but it has like two flaws really, though this song is still a Black Sabbath banger. For the most part, the overall vocals and instrumentation go hand in hand well. The writing is excellent at detailing war and politicians, the chord progression is masterful, but where it comes down to it, the composition is a little weak as it doesn't fully hit musically, but overall it's still a great song. This right here is one of my favorites. Such a powerful, evocative song. Everything about it is truly perfection. The strong instrumentation, arrangement, tone, dynamics, production, vocals, rhythm, soulfulness, progressive lyrics, composition, and psychedelic soul appeal makes this truly a fantastic, catchy banger.
Almost heaven.
I know country in of itself isn't beloved, but y'all know me. I love any genre of any kind. If the work I'm enduring is filled with a clear passion and is genuinely good, and it's of course a country staple banger. John Denver's vocals are perfectly humble with great lyrics to back him up and a very solid story, a nice smooth structure, and well-rounded instrumental to boot. It's not a revolutionary rock song, but it's still one hell of a rock jam. Its weak points are that the composition isn't too special and doesn't contain a super hook, but the chord progression is absolutely nuts with how multi-played it is, and the melody has a real rock essence to it. It's got an overall enjoyable chorus with some moments being surprising and going crazy. Now this song hits real close. I remember in my history class, my teacher was showing us this song, and that was the first time I heard it. And man, this shit is beautiful. Imagine utilizing the medium of music to detail such genuine, humble values backed up with a truly smooth tone, easy melody, hard-code piano to evoke the right emotions, and a soft rock core that truly hits its message right home.
Long, long time ago, I can still remember.
This song is a true tribute to music. It's genuine artistic perfection from a righteous composition, perfect arrangement, strong melody, and in-tune overall folk rock sound. McLean's performance is soft-spoken and generally fantastic in the writing department. It's a song with real emotional value, but also genuine entertainment that humbles all its listeners. Now this right here is one of my personal favorites from the bunch. A first-time listen for me. The song is a simple rock setup and executes it in a way where it feels like an entirely magical orchestra. The writing and instrumental work together to be effective in its production. It's progressive, it's slowed down, it's soul-touching, never once loses its sight of its deeper layers that makes this an incredible song that words alone cannot describe its beauty. A very charitable track that contains a unique structure with how it begins very noble and traditional, only to have a very enthusiastic middle and supreme conclusion aided by Withers' powerful words and steady instrumental that is motivating and memorable. This is pure funk rock madness in its fullest. It has a very old and western almost aesthetic to it, with its very in-sync and jam-worthy composition that is highly elevated by the very fun and hitting assortment of instruments. Backed up by Wonder's playful portrayal, it's got a good message and the song is very confident and embracing of its inner funk soul. Such a brutally serious and motivating song that has a clear balance in both tones. It's riveting in its rhythm, dire singing, and rebellious nature. The dynamics and overall sound work behind everything comes off as low level, yet bombastic and explosive. It's such a song with rage, sorrow, and motivating emotions thrown into its layers that makes it such a banger. I keep saying that word, I can't help it. It's such a rich song that truly knows how to signify an artist's talent and style, with a very touching narrative being presented by a headstrong melody and powerful layout, becoming more and more through its chorus, a balancing act with its incredible composition. This song feels so damn good. It conveys a very stressful situation as both entertaining but effective. The Wailers are iconic in this track. It's got a very variety-based sound to it that creates a very bop-filled atmosphere, and it has that reggae dance quality that is soothing, roughing, and musically righteous. If there's anything I've learned from this experiment, music itself can have such a personality, and if anything, this track has such a sweet and kind demeanor, an iconic chorus, tender lyrics, angel-like delivery from Dolly, and a short duration that allows the entire piece to lay out all of its word into a truly perfect song that encapsulates the feeling of genuine love and kindness. This is of course another Led Zeppelin banger, but I got some problems with it. It's not as super catchy and not as tightening, therefore I think its 8-minute length isn't really warranted. But aside from that, everything else is a typical Zeppelin masterful affair. Graceful vocals, rock solid composition, strong instrumental, hitting mood, fantastic production. It doesn't stand tall with the other Zeppelin singles on this list, but it's still great overall all on its own.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Masterpiece! Alright, next song. I'm just kidding. But like, come on now, do I have to explain myself? This song is such a banger. Top 3 greatest songs of all time. For sure, without fucking question. I don't think anyone's gonna hate on me for this, for saying that except the dumbass Swifties and Drake shills. This song is epic. This song is raw. This song hits too close to home. It's violent. It's real. It's emotional. It's funny. It's got everything. It's a masterpiece.
This is my masterpiece.
This is my personal favorite of mine. I'm a pretty decent rock fan. The lyrics are highly memorable and unforgettable for portraying a very confusing, yet easily desiring the need to analyze it. The first half of the track is warm, youthful, and set in that California style that I so fucking love so fucking much, but transforms into a highly energetic chase that is so damn charming, and everything about it into its arrangement, mix, and length is perfection. The overall feel of this song is spontaneous in its general groove and soft play of chords. It has an overall optimistic examination over a very lonely and saddened set of ideas, marking a song that can help create a sense of cheer and optimism in an otherwise very gloomy yet beautifully written song. Never heard a Frank Sinatra song in my life. Goddamn, this boy can make music. Both as a single and theme song to a film, it works in both departments, containing that cinematic necessity while also allowing itself to be a great song on its own 2 legs, from its very imaginative orchestra. Sinatra's voice is killer and heavenly in its range, and the power going into the arrangement is splendid, the right amount of achieving heights. Heroes is the musical example of hope. Its composition is very intelligent and unique, making Bowie's singing have multiple layers, and the sounds operating as a backdrop to excel the right emotions throughout the consistent melody. Its style can come off as dark, but overlays it with a very positive outlook, balancing a heartfelt story with heroism, love, passion, emotion, and celebratory. Now this is a real old school jam, one of my childhood favorites. The tone is very addicting, dynamics are in the right balance, and the very groovy hook is excellent. Its disco style doesn't draw back from the song's intentions, as it flourishes in its compositional creativity and the very fun and offbeat sound. And the thing is, I listened to the 7-minute cut, and yet I never once got bored. Shit, it could be 20 minutes and I won't be complaining. Chef's kiss. Truly beautiful and fun, this song is memorable for portraying this natural everyday event of a woman learning to be independent, and Gaynor sings it with true compassion. The melody is playful and a disco jam from the fun percussion, great drums, and nice composition. The structure is nice, repeating a lot of the same lyrics and arrangement, but it works because it aids to focusing on the central idea of independency, and it's just an overall very confident groove. Another childhood classic right here, and another banger. The bass line is very addicting and fine-tuned. The wide variety of instruments add new beats. The melody is simple, and everything about it just has that right kind of soul, disco, and funk mood swings. It's easy and straight, with energy all over, and it's the ultimate party song.
Then take the floor and dance with you, Kid Dan.
This is a fun song. A disco-heavy bop that is simple and clean. It's got a nice groove and overall enticing melody. It provides the right kind of rhythm. Honestly, though this is another childhood favorite, it doesn't have any more substance. It's just basic, but fun enough, listenable basic. Another Earth, Wind & Fire classic, the post-disco roots doesn't stop the song from embracing it. The lyrics encourage a very positive dancing flair, and it's hella catchy, but the arrangement is not super properly. The melody is a little random and the dynamics aren't all there, but it's still a listenable track that is fun. Now, this song slaps. I love the singing switch between David and Bobby, adding creativity to the verses, the soft rain African feel, a great utilization of synths and percussion, and a great support from some gongs, bass guitar, and shakers. It has a very pop melody that has a good production and overall aesthetic. Now, the real heavy hitter. The song that got me into music. One of my favorite songs of all time. Easy top 3. Actually, no. Top 2. The song just hits different. The song to beat all songs. What do I need to say? What hasn't already been said? The melody, the lyrics, the complex emotion, the masterful arrangement, the calm, steady flow, high bursts of energy, the vocal work, the soul vibe, the hook, the ideas of choice and self-reflection, the funk, the pop, the rhythm, and blues. It's just the song. And then of course we go into the other Thriller single masterpiece, Beat It. Again, what else must I say? There's hard dance rock elements, MJ's focused lyrics with a strong sound frame to back it up, can-do attitude and expressing gang violence and repercussions. It's just a very inspiring and fun single. Reggae perfection, the Wailers know how to do their thing. The way the sound has such a ferocious beat to it with a very variety array of instruments to really hone into its calm, collective, and soothing bass line to it all really makes it stand out. The overall bouncy and blooming melody to it all provided with Marley's strong rhythmic energy and effective backup vocals really sells the song's vibes. This one is a real personal favorite. Everything about this song is truly perfection, from the marvelous arrangement of limited yet open instruments and the downright perfectly into melody that is now like inhumanly great. The roller coaster of regretful emotions and its rhythm with moments of outcry and vocal delivery of George Michael is so real, and it evokes such sorrow and thought-provoking emotions. It's truly perfect. This song kicks ass, enough said. Everything about it is superb and creatively stands out. I feel like the song is grabbing me and throwing me into a battlefield of deadly jungle, and every single beat gives that off with a non-stop, over-the-top action rock melody that is engaging and always awesome. It's brutal glam rock at its finest and truly stands out like a roller coaster. Unlike our last song, though this song is still amazing, it's got one flaw. Everything about it is great in its most tender, soft, and very precious approach to everything musically, and it's got some good riffs, a good heavenly atmosphere, and aggressive metal, soft rock mix-up. But to me, the lyrics are great, but its ending chorus section is lackluster, and the middle chunk is being drowned out for way too long, and loses a bit of momentum. This song is the embodiment of an adventure. Its production and arrangement are stellar and evoking the right volume of excitement and fun with the right kind of energetic personality. MJ's touch on pop and R&B feels so distinct and original with lyrics that really depend on the perfect kind of delivery. And a very catchy chorus, with a structure that is on point with its dangerous criminal feels that is dark and grim but enticing.
108 FM.
The mixing is fun and has a nice beat to it, with unique and quirky sounds thrown into the frame. The charismatic banter by Public Enemy is so entertaining, verbally and musically genius. It's got a nice blend of both quirky enjoyments, but also political values, and overall, it's a solid hip-hop tune.
It's been 7 hours and
A heartfelt and motivating song. This song really hit me into the feels as a first-time listener. The melody is a mix of desperate and encouraging emotions that comes off well, with the tone aiding it. The dynamics perfectly allowed Sinyed's singing to be showcased. It's such a mental retrospective in its style, lyrics, and tone that is inspiring for a song about a woman attempting to bring positive change. It really hits the feels right. This song is just plain beautiful. It touches life itself in its simplistic direction by simple lyricism, ukulele progression, and long duration that keeps this as a very heart-touching piece. Badass is what comes into my mind if I were to think of a song that embodies it. And this song is that. I am a Nirvana head. And love me some emo rock punk stuff. And everything about this song is masterful in how it accomplishes its goals of containing that angsty teen spirit, feeling so moody and vengeful in all of its components, from its bombastic low-key melody, tension-riveting composition, and masterful structure. Another Nirvana banger, as per usual. This one has a more moderate level of mood. It feels aggressive without the necessity of yelling. It strikes the right moodiness in its hook, melody, wordplay, and genuine rhythm that makes it all feel so original and creative, showcasing Nirvana's true talent. This one's straight to the point. A ska punk song that, though sounds generic, doesn't feel generic. It's got a nice melody, great singing, a very grounded story with a punk flourish that makes it stand out and is overall fun.
The boy is mine, the boy is mine.
It's got a clear concept and brings it to life. It somehow takes the fun banter between Brandy and Monica of a duel over a common love interest and makes it sound like a war between gods. And it's truly powerful production that is funky, evoking the right strings, ramping melody, and passionate lyrics that drives it all forward.
みんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう Headbanger.
Now look, I know this is a classic and all that, but I didn't like it. Now I'm gonna just say here, rather than later, but I love 90% of the songs on this list. And as I said, 90%. Yeah, there's specifically 10 songs that I don't know how in the fuck ended up on this list, but they did, and boy howdy, I really wish they didn't. Anywho, yeah, this song, I didn't really like. The cut was just way too off, though I think on revisit, I may like it. I don't know, just leaving it here. Now this right here is an instant favorite of mine from this list. This was a first time listen, and I listened to it 30 times once I arrived here. Shit, probably more, and man, this song slaps. It's having a battle with itself. One side is aggressive, whilst the other is sentimental. System of a Down truly has a unique style, an abrupt and hard-hitting, all-out sequence of moments, but then reverting into a genuine core to all the madness. This song is truly something else. I'm a casual Eminem fan, and man, as a first-time listen, this is easily his magnum opus. Eminem, man, okay. It contains so much emotion and motivating adoration for how it really, its delivery by the man himself really is real. If you need motivation in your life, this is the song. It's also got a great rock system to support it, and it's highly well fast-paced, truly fantastic hip-hop masterpiece.
1, 2, 3, my baby don't mess around because she loves me.
This song is such a vibe and high entertainment. It's so kinetic, instrumentally, and will forever be timeless, and its enjoyable melody is such a fun play on its small array of keyboards, guitars, and great mixing.
Yes, it's a trifling friend indeed.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm not really a Kanye West fan. Now, of course, for this video, separating art from the artist, I've never actually listened to a proper Kanye song, and now I have. And the only good part was Jamie Foxx. This song just isn't it. I'm sorry. This isn't even me trying to be negative because of this stuff. I just didn't vibe with this properly. I'm sorry. This song's cute. I like Bruno Mars. I think he's a fine music artist. And yeah, this song's very sappy, but it's kind of charming. And hey, The state of modern music, it could be way worse. So, yeah, I think it's harmless and a charming enough track. This is also another harmless song. I think it's cute, a very silly party song. It's got its flaws for sure, but it's very tongue-in-cheek and wacky and goofy, and it's just trying to be a dumb fun song, and it works in that department. Masterpiece. I feel bad for Gautier, Gotti, legend. I hadn't listened to this song in so long, and man, it felt so good to have it back. What a masterpiece. This is my kind of music. I love me some alternative rock. Everything about it is truly great, from its tone, dynamics, production, lyrics, and great delivery from Gautier and Kimbra. It's got such a harsh art aesthetic. It's emotionally exciting, yet regretful. They do so much with so little of a duration, and it's just a genuine modern classic.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell.
It's not harmless. It's not effective either. It's just, I mean, I don't hate it. I get the appeal. People like it. I get it. But this is just, It's just generic. Nothing stands out. Next song. This song is great. It honestly holds up in my eyes. It's got good enough mixing. It's just a good pop tune. Rihanna is always great. It's got a nice romantic subtext to it, with a fun dancing mood and real heart. It's fine. I mean, it's not a bad song by any means, but I didn't vibe with it much. I know the song's beloved and such, but I just think it's nothing truly mesmerizing. It just feels generic. Sorry. Not sorry.
Knock on wood. Can we go thrift shopping?
Man, turn this shit off. I ain't fucking playing around anymore. Now look, y'all know damn well I don't like being negative on this channel and such. I don't like disliking art and whatnot. But I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Bruh, this shit is whack as hell. It ain't funny, ain't musically interesting, ain't hard hitting with those verses. It just lacks any sense of charisma. It feels childish, if anything. Doesn't have any real sense of good mixing. It's just whatever. I don't care. This is my shit. Got nostalgia talking, probably, yeah, but I can't help it. Something about this song just slaps. It's nothing truly outstanding, but it's a hell of a tune. It's got great production. The vocals are very reflective of the... I can't even fucking speak straight. Very reflective of the lyrics that truly contain a rhythmic fun to it. It's just an enjoyable bop. Now this right here, yeah, this is just nostalgia talking, but unlike last with this one, from a critical standpoint, yeah, it's mid, but casually, I still enjoy it. Honestly, this is the perfect definition of a mid song. For half of it is fun and enjoyable, but the other half is just very dull and odd. Got some good stuff, some bad stuff, overall mid, but I can still enjoy it on a casual level. This song is not terrible, but not good either. I'm sorry. Look, I ain't got nothing against Justin Timberlake. He seems like a pretty chill guy, excluding the social network lane. But I don't know. I don't really fuck with his music, and this song is a prime example. It's just tasteless. It feels like it's restricting itself of creativity, and it's just Now listen, originally this was supposed to be where I reviewed Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke. But then I did some research, and not trying to give a song with that kind of controversy we give it any more attention. Like I said, separate art from the artist, but unless the art encourages messed up stuff. And by the way, I listened to it anyway, and that shit was ass. So instead, we'll be replacing this spot with a personal favorite of mine. Seven Nation Army, which fucking slaps. God damn. This is a rock jam for me right here. This song is just badass, man. It's got a cool garage rock bass, great production work, emotionally present and aggressive, and it's so cold-spirited with bloody and dangerous violent textures, but it's so tough. Masterpiece.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
It's a fun song. Outdated for sure, but fun. Nothing harmless, nothing special either. It's got its issues. It's got a good enough attitude. Just really, eh. Been saying that a lot lately. It's kind of sad. This is a great song, despite its faults. Unlike Happy, this song has way more energy put into it. Aided by, of course, Mars' charisma, but also the great musical work by Mark Ronson. He really elevates this song to the maximum.
All's my life I had.
Now this is my cup of tea. I really do not like mainstream modern rap and hip-hop because of what I've heard. All of it sounds the same. All of it does nothing new. It doesn't contain that spirit that makes hip-hop hip-hop. But goddamn, Kendrick knows how to fucking cook. This shit is a banger. It's gospel rhythm and jazz rap influences to the max. It's got such an atmosphere with its chord pushing sound, and the vocals really hit in both commentary, straight wording, and rap. Excellent.
You know, young rich niggas.
Another rap song I really enjoy. It's nothing revolutionary, but it's rock solid. It's got a well-mixed beat to it. The banter between Migos and Lil Uzi creates for a great dynamic, all killing it in their individual sections, and it comes together in one clever piece. Now, listening to this again after such a long time, I thought it was okay. Like, my problem with it is that it ends right when it gets good sound-wise, but over time, going through this list of amazing songs, I started to realize, nah, this shit is ass! This shit is ass! This shit is ass! This shit is ass! Butt cheeks. This shit is fucking butt cheeks, bro. This song really is just... Ooh! Next song, please. It's fine. Honestly, this one and another song were ones I were dreading to listen to because I really don't like them, but that's kind of the whole point of this experiment, to expose myself to music in a whole new way, maybe look at things in a different light. The next song was so fucking trash that when I listened to this one, this was a masterpiece in comparison. Honestly, from a real perspective, it's fine, nothing harmless, but just generic. Unlike the next song.
Just a young gun with the quick.
Oh no, cut out the fucking sound. Cut out the fucking sound. Please cut out the fucking sound. We're not fucking playing anymore. Please cut out the fucking sound. This song traumatized me. I feel like this song came into my house and assaulted me. I felt so much pain in the mere minutes of this song's duration when I forced my ears to suffer through it with full volume on. This song is just so bad. Nothing about it is good. This song is a staple. It's still going against everything of what makes music. Music. And this is the last song on the list. What? No, fuck you! I hate you! Whoa. No, it cannot end this way. It cannot, not like this. No, you know what? Fuck it, I'm breaking my own rules. I ain't ending this video on a sour note. I'm ending this shit right. This song, no longer on the list. Bye, fuck you, bitch, fucking leave. I'm eliminating it. I'm fucking eliminating it from existence. In place of it is my favorite song of all time. I know I said Billie Jean is a song that really got me into music, but no, this shit right here, this shit right fucking here, this is a song that exposed me to music. You hear me? You fucking hear me? You fucking hear me? To music, motherfucker. Music, that real shit, that real shit that made me even do this experiment in the first place. This song hits on such another level. Everything about it is perfection, from its addicting melody that never gets boring, truly bizarre but insane instrumental, truly gut-wrenching lyricism, hitting rhythm, vocal delivery, and overall emotion put into it that makes the song, for me, a true masterpiece that made me love music. Well, we did it once again. The list is now completed. And like so long ago, did I achieve anything? Honestly, unlike last time, where I just found the words as to why I love film so much, this time around, no. I didn't really learn anything other than to obtain the power as to finally understand what makes music music. Music is a medium that is the most different from film and everything else because it's a story not quite traditionally told. Unlike film, it's a story explored through the power of sound, grabbing the tools of instruments and the human voice to say something real, to portray something real, to make us feel something real. The best kind of music is the stuff that when we adjust our ears into it, makes us leave Earth and be transported elsewhere to someone's hopes, someone's dreams, to make us feel happy, sad, rage, peace, depression, and realization, to make us reflect upon ourselves. Music is the power to comfort us. The same way filmmakers let their stories be heard across the world through the power of visual and audio, music artists use their power not to tell their story, but tell our story, to let us know we're not alone in how we feel. And doing by that feeling, by hearing, by listening to our feelings. So long, farewell, and goodbye. Also, I forgot to mention thank you for a 1 year anniversary and almost reaching 150 subscribers. I love you all very, very much. Also, I have a second channel now dedicated to music. I also am relaunching the website. And please subscribe, like, comment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, thank you. Bye.